All right, all right, all right. You know what time it is. Saturday Night Live at the Main Event Show, Guadalupe Brewery right here, 613 South Santa Fe in Vista. I'm super excited. I'm actually kind of full right now because El Carnelo over there got the bombest tacos on the block. Man, come down, check it out. Check out the brews. They got a bomb new lager on. I forgot what it's called, but it's delicious. And yeah, it's a good vibe. It's a real vibe. I got Ambitious Am in the building.
Hey.
I got Ashley and special guests. You know what? You can read the descriptions. I want her to get to her special guest. She brought them. I know a little about them, but I know they have a really good story together, so I'm excited to hear that. But first, let's get to you. Man, new with the block, new with promoting events and stuff, and you actually had your first event right before or after Valentine's Day?
It was before Valentine's Day.
Okay, explain that event.
Well, what really started it all was my birthday bash, October 7th, which was a Thursday.
Shout out.
Yep. And, well...
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I just turned 31.
Ooh, that was so last year, though.
I know, right? Well, anyways, so I thought about having a live event for my birthday. You know, first time, you know, I figured, why not give it a go? And then before you know it, everything just started to kind of happen naturally. People started showing up. People were promoting for my party. Next thing you know, fast forward to November 14th was my promotional party for Best of San Diego. And what do you know? More artists showed up. Some promoters showed up. They liked what they saw. Next thing you know, I started networking with everyone.
Well, shout out. Also explain that. Best of San Diego Music. What you hosted that, and what is that?
It's basically like a, how do I say, it's like a promotional thing, like for like the music artists as well as the promoters and like the hosts of other venues.
Okay, so it's kind of like a network.
Yes.
A little network mingle and jingle.
Yes.
That's awesome. So you don't promote venues, but you do promote events. Do you have an event coming up next?
Yes, I do, in April.
Uh-oh, what is that event?
It's going to be kind of a cross between like a 420 fest, you know, as well as spring break.
Okay, so it's 420 friendly?
Yes.
Oh, we're in Cali. Don't worry about it. It's fine over here.
Hell yeah.
And where's it going to be at? What venue?
It's going to be at my spot.
Oh, shout out the Underground. So if you do want to know some more information about that, definitely follow you on your Instagram, or what's the best way to connect with you?
Instagram.
Instagram. What's your Instagram as well?
Ambitious Am619. Follow me. I follow back.
All right. And you don't manage artists, but you do work pretty well with some ones that are up and coming. You want to give a shout out to them?
Yes. I want to shout out to all the San Diego artists. Special shout out to Dhyrce. Special shout out to Dupree Danger. Shout out to Frenchie Monroe and all the other artists that I've been networking with.
So is it hip hop in your blood, or what? Do you work with other genres, or what?
Honestly, I like all music, but to be perfectly honest, I love hip hop and I love R&B and I love old school rap.
And you're a San Diego native?
Yes.
Okay, so what is your ambition then coming into 2022? What's your goals?
I want to succeed.
Yeah, I want to bring everybody up as well, you know. Main event it when we in, drunk when we leave. Thanks to Guadalupe. You already know. But no, to get real, you actually do book stuff, and you have a website, bookrealtalentgigs.com. What is that?
It's basically a talent website for like local talent in San Diego, anywhere from music artists, dancers, models, videographers, photographers, actors, actresses, and etc. And just a way to like book people like in like your local neighborhood, and as well as out of town too.
Hey, I like that. So definitely check that out. Bookrealtalentgigs.com. That's super dope. I'm gonna look into that as well.
Thank you.
And are you still looking for talent for your April event?
Yes, I am.
All right. So definitely follow her. What's your Instagram one more time?
Ambitious Am619.
Hey, I appreciate you. Want to give any other shout outs before I let you go?
Shout out to my mentor, Bob Abram. I appreciate you lots. I know you're watching.
Hey, shout out. Well, I appreciate you so much. Well, next, I know you guys didn't see him the first time on the show, but we got the owner, the host with the most in Guadalupe, not me. Raul's coming pretty soon. I think they have a special thing going on with the Girl Scout cookies. They're pairing cookies with their flavors of beer, so I'm super excited for that. Let's see if I can get him over here, maybe eating some of those Carnelo tacos, because they're so good and they're so addicting. So give me 1 second. Yeah, shout out my boy Osai Lens with the Tasty Crafts. I did forget the name of the lager, but I know Raul could definitely come tell me. But yeah, I'm super excited. But no, I appreciate it. Appreciate you coming on the show. And also, we have some crazy talent coming up next. Some special guests that I am excited about. Some pole fitness. Some great journeys. Actually, I've followed one of the students of the sensei, so to speak, coming up, and her journey has been epic. Definitely very inspiring to all walks of life. I'm super excited for that. Of course. No, it's all good. No, not yet. Okay, good. No. No, you're good. Unless Raul's not coming. We'll wait 5 minutes. Go ahead, give a shout out.
I want to say shout out to everybody that strongly believes in me and that supports me to the absolute fullest. And also, one more thing I like to add. I have a promotional brand coming out next month called Ambitious Promotions. So keep your eyes and ears out for updates, and stay tuned for more info.
Oh, that's right. Look, Shane Dunn, always promoting. I'm digging it.
Yeah.
Ambitious.
Yeah,
that's right.
right.
Also, shout out that lowrider in the background. That shit's smacking. It looks really good. There he is, the man we've been waiting for. Rock the Cashba. No, Rock the Guadalupe. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, woo, yeah. That's right.
It's already second.
I gotta bring the cookies up.
That's what I'm talking. He's bringing the cookies. We can wait a little bit more. And if you want some cookies, come check us out right here, 613 South Santa Fe Guadalupe Brewery. I think they're open 5 days a week, and they got meat cheese specials on Sundays. Kind of wish it was Sunday. I can go for a meat right now. I ain't gonna lie. Michelada sounds pretty good, right? Mm-hmm. Are you a michelada girl, or are you more of a mimosa girl?
Honestly, I love Hennessy.
Get right to the point, huh?
Hey,
Shit.
yeah.
Let's
Woo.
go. Fuck breakfast shots.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
get it.
Woo, yeah.
Hen for the win. Let's go.
Yep.
Super excited. Hey, but so what was that one artist you were talking to me about who you're working with in the studio?
We haven't went to the studio yet, so to speak, but there is an artist that I really do strongly support, who I like to whose music I like to share on social media. That would be Dhyrce. Special shout out to DV. I know you watch him.
He's got any videos out right now?
Yes, he does.
Promote him.
All right, check him out. Dhyrce619 on Instagram, and also you can find him on YouTube and SoundCloud.
Dhyrce. That's what I'm talking about. Still taking forever. Probably because the beers are so fresh. It's like slow to pour. Super excited. But no, oh my gosh. It is the cookies. He's probably eating some back there. I'd be eating some of those cookies too, man. I'm super excited. Still, Raul is on his way. Actually, we had some unfortunate events. The first time we did a show here, it actually got taken down because we had some music we weren't allowed to post. But we're going to have Raul back, so I'm super excited. I can't wait. Oh, well, I guess I have to wait because we are waiting. Oh, yeah.
Thank you for having me on the show.
I didn't want to bump her up.
Oh, no, she was already on the Ambitious Am. She's got events to create.
I'll be right here.
Hey, Raul, what are you doing to me?
It's easy, brother.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah?
Okay.
So, what we got...
What do we got here? We got Raul, the owner of Guadalupe Brewery. You come down and shake this man's hand. He's a great guy.
Head janitor.
Amazing.
Head janitor at the brewery. So
Custodian, Dick.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that movie. A lot of people don't know that here at the Guadalupe Brewery at Guadalupe Tap House, we make all our own beer. So everything is made by myself. We don't buy it elsewhere. We can't. We actually have to. We can only sell what we make. So we have this cookie season from the Girl Scouts. We're one of the approved Cookies on Tap locations, official location.
Shout out.
So we have a pairing of 4 cookies with 4 beers. And it is, you will get a little map, kind of like this right here.
Show the good people. Don't you screenshot it. You come over here and check it out. Don't you screenshot it.
And you will get to sample 4 cookies paired by our specific palates in a group, a board meeting. And right now what we're going to do is we're going to try one of the cookies. It's called a lemon up.
Lemon up.
And we're going to break it so that we get to partake one a little bit from my brother here.
Thank you, good sir.
And then you get one of these bad boys here.
All right.
And this is with the hooked IPA. So it's lemony, and the hooked is got Mosaic, Amarillo, a little Simcoe. And so it'll pair well because a lot of citrus, pineapple goes well.
You ain't lying. Cheers. Oh my goodness.
No.
Cookies and beer, you think it's gross? Try it. Try it, dare
No,
you.
not gross. Not gross. It's good
Not
stuff.
gross at all.
This is our second year doing it. And so.
Yeah, keep doing it. Oh my gosh. Is the Lemon Up a new cookie? I don't think I've seen that one before.
No. Lemon Up's been around. It's a traditional one.
This is the third year of doing it.
Third year of Lemon Up. Okay.
Yeah.
It's fair
The
enough.
other cookies we got are the Samoas, which have been around forever.
Sign me up.
And they're the coconut caramel one.
We all know what samosas are.
Oh, we all know.
We
All.
all.
And then the Do-si-dos peanut butter ones. And then there's a new one. It'll be the last one.
Yeah, I was
Those
looking
are
at that.
Adventurefuls. That one, if you're lucky enough to see a box somewhere around Girl Scouts that's selling them, grab it because they're in high demand and there's not a lot of those out there. So,
Yeah, first let's go with the.
but this one, so that was we had the hooked IPA with the lemon up. Now this is a roasty stout, and we got this one here. Break it off, bro.
You should have just brought two of these bad boys.
I'll get you more. I
joking,
was. You made me
So-
run over here. I thought I was like. I
Should've
thought
brought
somebody was
boxes.
going to be doing
Have
some
a whole-
exercise.
have
and then I
whole
was gonna
boxes
come over.
behind us.
Now try that.
No, I miss those goddamn cookies. With the coconut, that works so good.
Yeah, the
Oh my
coconut
gosh.
brings it home.
The coconut from the cookie and the caramel with this. And what is this again? A roasted stout?
It's called the roasty stout.
Cheers.
The idea is the cookie should shine through, the beer should complement it and bring it back and forth home. So
That's damn.
Those
That's
were-
really good.
two of these here.
Clean the palate.
Clean your palate.
Got coconut in my teeth. Love it.
Let me get the other two beers here.
All right. Man, shout out. So this is the second year that Guadalupe has been a part of this Cookies on Tap. And you definitely got to come check it out. Look at the menu. Taste the rainbow. This is delicious.
So let me just take this. So Euro Crush is going to be paired with the third cookie, which is the Do-si-do peanut butter.
the Euro.
So Euro Crush, grab your cookie there, brother. Euro Crush is a Belgian blonde. So
Oh, Belgian with the peanut butter, huh?
yeah, the Belgian really goes well because it's got a lot of fruity flavors, but it's complex. There's some phenolics to it that go really well with the peanut butter,
It brings out the
and
peanut
it
butter.
brings out the
Holy
peanut butter.
shit.
Yeah, it's kind of, and there's also a lot of
Crazy.
the grain bill in the Belgian blonde. It gives you there's a lot of breadiness to it, so the breadiness brings that cookie and brings that home.
Wow, that actually is a really good one. I think I'm most impressed with that one.
Now, the last one
Last,
is the new cookie.
so brand new cookie on the market. You want to explain the details of the cookie?
Yeah, so this is a really interesting cookie. It's called Adventurefuls, and it's like a chocolate cookie with a darker chocolate cookie and a caramel center with a drizzle of chocolate on top. It says flavored creme. I don't know, but it's like a chocolate bomb in your mouth.
Oh Lord,
So here, you take the biggest chunk of it because this is like
it's like gold, huh?
well, if you break off here, let's
I'll
swap,
trade you,
swap,
yeah.
swap, bro.
Let's go.
It's okay, we're good.
Oh my Lord.
I've had one of these before. So I say put it in your mouth and just let it sit there. And then this is one of our flagship beers called El Vainillo. So it's a vanilla cream ale. And it's just going to bring out all the chocolate out of the cookie.
Oh my gosh. Vanilla and chocolate. Goodness gracious. It doesn't even taste like I'm drinking beer and cookies.
El vainillo,
Goddamn,
it's not
cookie
heavy
dough.
on the vanilla. It's a really easy drinking beer.
It's almost like, if I could say, like a milk and cookies type of vibe.
Oh, totally. I mean, the cookie makes it sweeter, but this beer by itself is really good. It's named after a town outside of my hometown of Mazatlan called El Vainillo. It's a small little town. One of my best friends is from.
Vanilla, or right? Or,
Yeah. El Vainillo would be in Spanish what you call the tree. But there's no tree because vanilla doesn't grow on trees. It's like a enredadera.
like a vine or something?
Yeah, it's a vine. Yeah. I forgot the word in English, sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. And so, yeah, we didn't get to have our first interview live, but no, so you guys been around here for 2 years, right?
Since December 2019, yeah.
Wow.
So we've been here since the street was broken up, and now the street's beautiful, and this side of Vista looks great, and we're looking to get downtown expanded and bringing people this way.
Well, I'm excited. I mean, you guys have amazing beers, amazing tacos. I heard there's Michi specials on Sundays.
Sundays we got meat cheese, we got loteria on Wednesdays,
Woo.
we got trivia on Thursdays, and twice a month on Saturdays we got the main event.
Hey, main event when you're in a drunk off cookies when you leave. You know what it is. 631 South Santa Fe. Come check us out every other Saturday or twice a month. Well, I'm excited, man. I'm super excited. So now these cookies are for sale right now.
Cookies are for sale, but the pairing is what's for sale here.
yeah, that's what I meant.
And then if you want cookies, just find your local Girl Scout, or there are cards where you can also order online. Here we can point you to the right place here at the Tap House. But what we're promoting here is the pairing, and that's the whole point. And obviously the cookies we buy, the money all goes to the Girl Scouts. So yeah.
That's awesome. So now when you do pair with the beer, is it only tasters, or can you get like a pint with maybe like 3-4 cookies?
No. The pairing is all inclusive, so you get like a full taster of each one of the beers, and then you get your cookie with it. Obviously, if you want something to go, we got cans of some of the beers.
Hey.
We have growlers. You can do full pints of anything. Here at Guadalupe, you can do a taster, a full pint of anything we sell. So you create your own flight from whatever you want. And we have 12 to 13 beers on tap at all times.
Yeah, they pretty much have fresh kegs almost every other day. There's a brand new one, fresh keg, up there today. I forgot what it was called. Osai said it was a good one.
The new Jugosana is bomb. It's using the last year's Pink Boots mix, and it is just super juicy. If you like hazy, juicy beers, you got to get one of those. We have a Kolsch coming, and then next Saturday, we'll launch the Mango Kolsch. It'll be a limited edition Mango Kolsch. So we got new stuff coming out all the time.
Okay, before I let you go, I know a little bit about lagers. They're like the longest to take. What is a Kolsch? Because I know they're pretty light and delicious too.
A Kolsch is it's like making a lager, but you don't have to condition it so long, and so it's kind of like a cheated lager, but you have great flavor. That yeast, you can lager it like a lager and condition it for a long time and get some of those flavors out, or you can make it quick and have it come out soon and drink it immediately because you need to have it done for a party. So it has a unique taste, the Kolsch yeast, and it's from a town in Germany called Cologne. So that's where it all comes from, originated there.
Wow, shout out, man. If you guys need to learn anything about beer, just come down, pick Raul's brain. Come try some of these cookies on tap. I'm not going to lie to you. They are really good. They super smart pairing. So they just gave you the cookies and you had to pair them yourself?
Yeah, the pairings are all, everybody who is official location decides on how you're going to pair it. So we did sit around with a bunch of friends that have, unique palates, and we said, hey, what do you think? And we went back and forth like, no, this goes better. No, this goes, until we all agreed, and we put the 4 out there. We do that. It's a fun time.
Oh, that peanut butter is good. Oh, they're all good. That last one, too. The, what's it called? The Adventure?
You still got a piece there, buddy.
All right, I'm taking this home.
Yeah, don't. Yeah.
We want to give you shout outs before we let you go?
Shout
got something coming up this week?
We got a paint and drink. I don't know. It's paint and pint or something on Saturday. So come on over. I think there's still some spots available. Like, we got Canelos Tacos on Saturday. We got
yeah.
Birreria El Mendes on Sundays. And then Thursday and Fridays, we mix it up. We got Tacos Mendes on Wednesdays. So come on over. We got food Wednesday through Sunday. Otherwise, on Mondays, bring your own food. And, we'll have more and more music and main events. And look for us. We got a lot of new stuff coming up, especially as it warms up. So come on over, check our beer.
I'm excited, man. Great vibe, man. You're a great man. I appreciate you, brother. Come check out Guadalupe Brewery. What's wrong with you guys? Well, next we have a super special guest, and she actually so special, she brought special guests. That's how special this special guest is. Well, without further ado, we have Ashley.
Ayo.
So, Ashley, you are a pole fitness instructor, but you were a student before you became a teacher.
Yes, I was.
And what got you in to doing pole aerobics?
Well, one of the biggest things for me was when I was in high school, I used to be really shy. I didn't have what I would call a personality, really had struggled with identity and self-esteem, and also had a really, really terrible time with stage fright. And so what ended up happening was as soon as I graduated high school and I started working in downtown, which was my first industry job, and I worked at a Mina Lounge, which was a hookah lounge, and then I went to San Diego City College. And I saw a flyer out, and I thought to myself, this could be a really great opportunity to find that identity, find that strength, and, kind of like assert like a femininity that I'd never experienced before when I was in high school. And long and behold, I found Pole Sensations. And
shout out Pole Sensations. So that's where you got started, was Pole Sensations.
I did, yeah. So there were 2 studios in San Diego. It was Fun Pole Fitness and Pole Sensations. And I got lucky to be a part of that team, which was really, really incredible.
Who was your instructor at the time?
At the time, I had 2 special instructors. Shout out to Carmen and shout out to Elise Maddox. I was actually a part of a class in 8 p.m. and there were supposed to be other girls involved in that class, and what ended up happening was there were no other sign-ups, so I was just by myself. So that instructor could basically turn me away and been like, hey, like this would be considered a private, that costs extra. She went along and did the class anyway, and I fell in love right off the bat.
It's probably a lot more easier too, because it's an more intimate class. That's awesome.
It definitely was, and I'm really glad that I got to experience that, because to me, with dance and pretty much any other art expression that I've had, it's been about like meeting new people and socializing, and that was the main goal, was to basically explore that socializing like an identity crisis that I was experiencing. So long and behold, after that, I started going to those classes. It became like the biggest form of therapy for me. And then I decided that I would go and ask when I was experiencing financial issues to be a cleaning lady. So we went from student
custodian,
to cleaning lady. My bad. Custodian.
No, that's amazing. So you started cleaning there, and keep going.
Yeah, so I started cleaning there, dealt with a really, really tough crisis going into college, where I wanted to quit everything. I wanted to drop out of school. I wanted to quit my job. I was experiencing very, very hard financial issues, probably at my lowest. And if it wasn't for this one conversation that I had with a person saying, hey, you should keep going, like don't stop now, that's when I advocated for teaching an intro class. And 6 years down the road, now I'm here.
Dang, yeah. Advocating, and now you're a teacher.
Yes, sir.
From someone who had stage fright in high school to becoming a fitness instructor on a pole, which is not easy. It's not an easy feat to begin with.
It is not. Absolutely not.
Okay, so let me see. You already, so when did you start off with the pole, or did you start off with like dancing and then you got into pole?
Believe it or not, no. My parents were old school, so they were all about the parties, and I used to learn from dancing from them, right?
Like that was basically
So they were kind of like my segue into it. But actually, when I was in high school, I was actually training to go into the military. So I was in ROTC for 4 years. I was a fitness team member. I was one of the highest members in that entire district. It was really, really great experience. And I was actually seconds away from going into the Navy. And then I decided that I wasn't going to. It wasn't something that I wanted for myself. So, yeah, I came into ROTC, learning fitness through there, and then found pole dancing and was hooked.
Well, respect that. Pole experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's at a Vigor Academy down in Chula Vista?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So
And so she is an instructor. Are you looking for students at the moment?
I'm always looking for students. This studio is more than just a place where I dance and teach. This is also a home. This is a safe haven. This is where people come to make friends, long friends. Like, these aren't friends that you just meet like, oh, haha, and then you go home and say, oh, there's really cute girls at the class. It was amazing, right? It is like, no, I was supported, I was held, I was given affirmation, I was given that confidence and support to do pretty much everything that I've ever wanted to do in pole. That is what the studio is. So I'm always looking for new students.
That's badass. Not students, looking for new friends, I guess. Look
Always.
at that. Lifelong
New family.
friends. So is there a certain expert level? Because obviously it took you a while to get to where you're at now.
Believe it or not, it's crazy because like all the students that I've trained in life, they actually picked up on a lot of things faster than I ever did. So it took 2 years to do things like an invert. It took 2 years to figure out how to get myself from the ground all the way up into the air. And that was because I was legitimately afraid of heights. And I got dizzy a lot. And I had to like basically fake it like, none of this matters to me. Like, certified badass, everything's okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. So 2 years down the line, finally doing inverts, finally had like the courage to go and create my own choreographies. I don't know what, in my mind, something clicked. Where the creativity came out, the passion, the drive, a lot of tremendous hard work. So, really, really proud.
Nice. I'm really proud too. And so, are you willing to be a part of like anything, like music videos, events? You've done events before, or?
So yeah, that's actually a touchy topic, and it's funny that you even mentioned that because I was reached out to actually collab on a project. Dancing is a passion for me. I would really be doing this all for free if it was up to me, and a lot of my students will actually tell you this is something that I state often. I love dance. It is very personal to me. It has helped me become the person that I am today. And something about that particular aspect makes it really difficult to go and do events or go into music videos. And obviously, like with music videos, you have to look at the lyrics, right? So like if it's having anything derogatory matter, right? And I view this as like a temple for myself, I don't want to sell myself short there. And I also don't want to be represented the way that I don't want to be. Now, for my students, for the women that come into me and they want to go and do this, I give them all the power to it, like go and do your thing. But for me personally, like, I'm okay with being a humble instructor.
Hey, I like it. And so when are your classes?
So my classes are on Fridays and Saturdays, but that usually changes depending on what I'm actually doing. So I'm going to school. I have a part-time job as an ABA therapist. I commute from Oceanside all the way down to San Diego, San Clemente, Dana Point. I'm all over the place. So it really kind of depends. But Fridays and Saturdays right now are the vibe.
And how long are the classes normally?
The classes are about an hour long, and depending on, I usually give about like 5 to 10 minutes afterwards for people to kind of play, explore, just enjoy themselves, take some videos. I was like, look at you, you dealt with my pain and torment for the last hour. Now you get to do it for yourself.
Now, before this student on my show becomes the master and starts interviewing some of her friends, we're definitely going to find out where I can follow you. But also something really cool. And I want you to talk about, you have a GoFundMe on your Instagram for somebody really special. Please talk about that.
I do have a GoFundMe on my Instagram. So my cousin Crystal is dealing with breast cancer. She had presumably beat it, was in remission, and unfortunately the cancer did spread into her spine. She is a beautiful human being, and she has 2 kids. And I honestly, like, one of the more amazing parts about being a pole dance instructor, but also an advocate for mental health and also the community, is you meet people with stories and they always have hope to be something bigger and better to provide for themselves and for their family. She is one of them. So if you get a chance, go check out the GoFundMe and support. It would mean a lot.
Definitely. Well, and where can they follow you before you turn into the host?
Awesome. So my Instagram handle is dream_a.e. Don't even ask why I came up with that. I thought I was whimsical. I really sat there and I was like, something beautiful, something that will make people feel something. I'm like, dream,
Difficult.
Initials, and an underscore. Fancy.
There she is right there,
Yeah.
all in a nutshell. All in a nutshell. Well, without further ado, please introduce the 2 guests you're going to be talking to.
Awesome. So I've got 2 of my really great friends. We got Dhyrce and we got Camille. And they are walking up slowly but surely with smiles. Oh, I was like, oh, that's right, sorry. I gotta switch the spots. Alright, said yes. Quiet. Hey, you didn't eat any of your cookies, dude. You're supposed to be getting drunk off the cookies. Leaving your crumbs up here.
So I'm going inside.
I see.
So how did you guys meet? How did you all meet?
Yes. So, I would actually really, really like to ask you guys that question. So, Dhyrce, do you remember how we met?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm completely kidding. So
I was like, this is awkward. Please leave. Go ahead.
So I technically knew about you before you knew about me. Because during the pandemic, the studio was briefly doing Zoom classes, YouTube videos, ways to engage from a safe distance during the original 3 to 6 months of lockdown before we came back. So you had posted a chair video on their YouTube. So as Ashley was saying, it's not just one thing, it's a lot of different art forms and a lot of different dance forms.
Yes.
And she was doing a chair class with choreographies, with tricks, and I saw this video and I had never seen anything like it. I was like, oh my god, this girl's doing, flips and spins and things on a chair. So,
very painful.
Yeah,
I not recommend.
I tried it because I was locked at the house during the pandemic, and I tried it, and I was like, oh, I hate her. Ow, everything hurts. And then, we came back. Thankfully, the studio survived the pandemic, and you were there, and I was like, oh, you're so cool, and I want to take your classes. And you were just like, oh, hello, sure.
'Twas me that taught you to do the things on your chair. I told myself that teaching acro chair would be so dope, right? Because you could be anywhere spontaneously. You could be at church and it's you see a chair and it's yeah, I want to do stuff to that. You know what I mean? And so it's this. I'm really, really glad that that's how we met. I was our minds collided. We're
Right.
yes. We
I was
have to
well,
do
I
things.
have a chair. Why not? And then I tried, and I was like, ooh, I hate this girl.
I was oh yes, all for the bruising.
So much pain, but so fun. So that was my first, and I'll pass this along. Camille, how did you meet our lovely host?
Mille.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. Big fan.
I'm also a big fan of yours. And you as well, my love, my darling.
We're all big fans. How did you meet?
Yes. How did I meet Ashley? Well, I stumbled into San Diego. And was
She did, I saw.
goddamn, go dance. I stumbled in, and then I went on a hunt for a community that felt comfortable for me after coming into a pole journey with a gorgeous community in Santa Barbara, where I started. And I was hungry for the beautiful energy that she gives. And then I found her. And isn't that how it works? But yeah, walked into her class. She made me love tricks, even though it terrifies me so much. I'm but I could do so many other things. Let's just not go upside down today,
And I'm no. No. You have
There's
to do all
cool
the things.
stuff there. If you just go upside down, there's other things. There's cool things to do there. So she loved me into a lot of really cool shapes.
It's a really cool thing when you get to hear about how angelic people make you seem, and and then I look the way that I do, and I make dad
You could
jokes at the age of 26.
Chair dancing at church. So,
Come on in. Let me teach you the way of my people. So we all come from different backgrounds. We all are in different fields. A lot of the things that we like to inspire at Bagor Academy is vigor, right? Which is your drive and ambition to be all that you can be and more. So some of the things that I like to talk about is I wanted to become a dance instructor. I wanted to meet people. But this is also a great experience to socializing, communicating, and building those amazing tribes that support other women. And so, with these two beautiful ladies, they also got to experience a really great surge of that independence, that fire, that ambition and drive. Dhyrce, may I ask, what is that and what pushed you in that direction for your entrepreneurial?
Absolutely, yes. So one thing that we were joking about earlier is there's no shame amongst dancers. We've all dared each other to do things. We've all fallen flat on our faces in front of each other. We've changed before each other in showcases. There is no shame. So that was not part of who I was from a development standpoint. Very similar to Ashley. I was shy. I was quiet. I didn't have a lot of girlfriends ever, and that's something that I definitely struggled with, even, past childhood and into my adult life. So finding the studio really gave me that confidence boost, and more so than confidence, just the knowledge that I was capable of being in front of people, being able to perform, being able to engage. And, we discovered a lot during our time before the pandemic and then during the pandemic. But when we had that resurgence of we can actually go out and do things, I felt like it was a lot of pent-up energy. At the very least, I had a lot of pent-up energy. So given my newfound confidence and all this energy, two great friends of mine, shout out Daniel, shout out Abel, we started our own emo karaoke company. So Emo Talent Collective, or ETC San Diego on Instagram, and the one with the dances, TikTok. I'm almost 30. Anyway.
Wait, so this is the symbol for the TikTok? Just in case you didn't know, ladies, America, gents.
But yes, so you can find some examples of what I'm talking about, because clearly I can show better than tell. ETC San Diego on Instagram and the TikTok shows the kind of events that we throw. So we do emo karaoke, branching out into general karaoke, but we do love a theme. So we are in different parts of San Diego. We have Monday nights at the office in North Park. We've got months in Hillcrest, at the Rail. We've got events at least once a month. We've got one coming up, so follow the socials so you know when this is. But at Tin Roof downtown. And honestly, I thank you greatly, but also just my pole journey for giving me the confidence to be able to not be afraid to reach out, to make those connections, to gather people, to be in front of people. And now I've got this great flourishing business that entertains a lot of people, and kind of like what Pole did to me, gives other people a community. Whether you're a singer, an artist, a musician, or a dancer, an athlete, there's always a community out there for you.
Yes. I just want to say thank you for giving us the gift of emo talent karaoke night. I'm not even gonna lie, it is amazing. The vibe is incredible. Okay, you basically get to experience everything about your what could be melancholic experience in the middle school and high school era, right? And you get to sing to Avril Lavigne and Paramore. That's the best thing ever. She's a big My Chemical Romance fan. We're really great people to talk to at the Emo Talent Collective. Please come and show some love.
Absolutely. Please come out. We've got our next event next Thursday, March 3rd, at the Rail in Hillcrest. It'll be from 8 to 11. Come check out the vibe. Mention that you saw us on this show, and I'll bump you up on the list.
No, not those kind of rails.
Millie! Ooh, ooh. Okay, so whole journey. I have danced for a very long time. It's part of my whole identity. But it was ballet, and it was very different. No shame to ballet. However, there's a lot of shame in ballet. It's not the best experience to grow up with, and pole really helped me to heal a lot of that. Strive for perfection. There's a lot of beautiful support and community that we've all already talked about, but there's just again, you love everybody into doing their best and not compete and wish you were different or any of the things that I grew up with. I'm of the mindset that art is boundaryless. I paint, I dance, I sing, I do it all because I love it all, and I love making beautiful things. And I love making beautiful things with these beautiful women. It's incredible. The kind of supportive energy that comes from just, pole jamming. If they were like, do you want to come hang out? We'll just dance a lot and sing and talk and hang out. It's really amazing, and it's incredible to have found this with these people. And I'm grateful. I'm also grateful. Yes. Basically, to really sum it up, what it comes down to is we all come from different backgrounds. We all look different. We are shaped different. We have different personalities. We speak different languages. At the end of the day, I've never seen a diverse community such as ourselves be so successful. We are long-term friends. We have stayed connected and loved and supported each other for, I would say, like a couple of years now. Like, we've just been around.
Yeah.
Really, what it comes down to is that a studio is a studio. Vigor is amazing, but it's the people inside that really do make the biggest difference. And so I really wanted to take the time to say that I appreciate my students. These are two out of the many that I've had throughout my entire years of lifting. And I feel like I learn more from them than they do from me. And that's pretty impeccable. So really, really thankful for Dhyrce and Camille to be out here and experience this joy for me. Didn't want to come by myself. It's not all about me. It's about the girls. And also the dudes that also come into class. Dudes pole dance, okay? There is a stereotype.
It's also quite hot when they do.
Yes.
Hot take.
Can we take the stigma away?
Hot take.
Listen here. You'd be very surprised how fucking hard it is. Can I say that? Oh yeah, awesome, cool.
If you guys take away very little from this, it's that if you find a hobby that you can feel comfortable performing, that makes you feel good, there's a lot more benefits than just the physical. There's emotional and mental and spiritual benefits to it as well. And that's definitely something, you know, people talk about pole. They're like, oh, you can do spins and you can flip upside down and you wear those tiny shorts. There's so much more to it.
Dude,
so anyone who's even thinking about trying it out, don't be afraid because you could really, really benefit.
Yes, sir. And yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Thank you.
Come on back in over here. All right, where am I going? Am I going over here?
I'm like the party, so my eyes are red as fuck. So yeah, no, these are the three of me guys. They're so amazing. You know, they do have a great story, but they're also very talented. So we're about to see what they do coming up next. I'm super excited. Definitely check them out again. One more time, where can they follow you guys to keep in touch?
At Vigor Academy and at dream_a.e.
Burnt Sienna Art, with periods in between. Burnt.sienna.art.
There also is burntcnr.com, isn't there?
Mm-hmm. That's where you can find my environmental thesis that I made at UC Santa Barbara. Yes, I created a bunch of of dance films that communicate about our climate crisis. It's not as cheery as I'm making it, but I try my best to keep it light and educational.
All right, and for me, ETC San Diego for emo karaoke. That's ETC San Diego for all your events. We're also doing private parties, so go ahead and DM. As far as pull.arise with a Z for my personal.
Hey, so without further ado, they're not leaving yet. We're just going to turn the stage to their stage, so to say, and see what they do best. Give us a shout out, give us a check out. El Carnelo Taco smells great over here. Pair with these beers from Guadalupe 613 South Santa Fe Vista. Man, ladies, do what you do.
I gotta eat a taco, bro. How much does it cost? $4.
I just made that up. Just made that up. It almost worked though. I think it did work. So everybody's getting ready, man. Getting the sound ready right now. About to connect. They're about to go down and do what they do best. Oh. Either or, I don't care. It is cool. You want to wear mine? Mine's slick. I'm sweating all in my damn jacket. Hell no.
Are you gonna wear it? I'm gonna wear it while you're not.
Well, so if you want to join her class, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see exactly what you're going to get in store.
Sometimes. Yeah.
If you don't know, now you know. That's what I'm talking about. Actually in the building, holding it down, warming up that pole. Oh, that was beautiful. That was artistic. Uh-oh. We have someone next. So if you are interested in those pole fitness classes, that's what you can expect. Something as beautiful and sweet as that. And by the way, that was a freestyle, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Two. That's what they do.
I cop a new drop, white tee, alien. I fuck a new bitch, white tee.
Okay, I cop the whip, then wrap the whip, the shiny powder. What bitch you does, she $20. Absolutely right now, I'm up on the night out. Ooh, she waking about from Tibet, I'm in Tibet, the niggas a vet. I'm the click commander, she went like a salamander. Green diamonds in my tongue, that's a frozen salad. It's completely freezing. Check my white like a bunny rabbit. You know I keep some care when she the bitch, she like the sandwich, good. She says no, spread away my entourage and shit. Ice all on my stomach, got her fancy on my feet. Makeup on my acne like I'm trying to hide it. Why my clothes too baggy? Shit, I'm trying to hide my second baby. I'm too fucking grown to teach you how to ride a dick. Need a freaky college boost to frolic. Booty frolic.
I cop a new drop, white tee. Ayy, I fuck a new bitch, white tee. We smoke a whole zip, white tee, white tee, white tee, white tee, white tee. Ayy, I cop a new drop, white tee. Ayy, I fuck a new bitch, white tee. We smoke a whole zip, white tee, white tee, white tee.
Oh, copping and dropping, I'm dropping the top. Down, the game is on lock. Now I'm out of town and the pussy on lock. Down, I think she not down, yeah. I got a raise, I had to raise up, and she do whatever I say. Like you're on slippery slopes, ooh. I'm that bitch on the slopes, ooh. I got a stove, she begged me to post. She wouldn't believe in a stroke, ooh. I see on I'm in a test. PJ to New York, she feel like a jet. I'm in the mouth just like Colgate Express. In the spirit, I'm with my entourage and shit. Face that long, the stormy got her fancy on my feet. Makeup on my acne like I'm trying to hide the shit. Why my clothes too baggy? Shit, I'm trying to hide my zip, my baby. I'm so fucking grown to teach you how to ride a dick. Need a freaky college boost for frolic. Booty frolic, yeah.
So, oh my goodness. Do you have one more else or what? Hold the button, hold the button, hold the button.
So actually, something that we didn't fail to mention is that we are having a showcase. So if you'd love to see more of the dancing that some of these amazing girls are doing, please be sure to look up Academy Vigor. Academy Vigor on Instagram, and we'll be promoting the showcase. It's going to be coming up in April. It's a great experience. It's not just pole. There's many more things. It's in March, April, and something else that we would like to promote while we've got the opportunity is that we have a really great coffee shop in Chula Vista called Brew Bar that likes to showcase things like this. So if you'd like to support small businesses, you want to see some more dancing, Camille's amazing singing, all sorts of art. We're here to promote not just pole, but all sorts of art. So support Vigo Academy, support Brew Bar, keep it local. Thank you very much and good night.
Yeah. You already know the main event show supports everybody. Shout out Guadalupe Brewery, shout out Canelo, shout out all you guys, 613, South Santa Fe. We out of here. We see you next week.
Ready? I'm known as Ransom, Smoky Dog. Let's do what we do, bro. Because I'm bruising, I'm battered, my family was shattered, I'm off in the streets where the screaming is loud. Hey, cut me your pieces to go with the powder. How is this living if nothing is given and death in my eye and the world keeps on spinning?
Yeah, you know we always gotta have music on the main event show. Shout out Ransom, man. He's the man. We'll be back, baby. You already know. Follow us everywhere.
Oh, let me tell you what happened to me yesterday.
Okay, tell me.
I met her in the back of the bar.
Uh-oh.
She had the mind of an intellectual, body of a porn star.
Hey.
Sipping on a Corona in line, spent my time scanning the room slowly till her eyes met mine. The attraction almost couldn't handle it. Caramel picked the complexion, mixed chicks, white and Hispanic, and I was on it though.
You were on it though?
Yeah, she was on me.
Oh, I thought you were on the main event show.
I'm just saying.
Hey,
I was
shout
on
out
her.
you guys.
She was on me right